Hello and welcome to the ACC Skin Pack Rules and Regulations update. This will be beneficial for both new and old drivers alike. We have done some updates. I will just go over a little bit of what is going on the website itself, of what I have added in, and then I will show you the step-by-step things. There will be timestamps, if I can find out how to do that. For if you are not looking to, all right, how do I need to do the skins? You have already made one. You probably only need to find out how to now rename them or how to actually pack the files up. So that is also what I'm gonna go over. But firstly, I want to go over for what is new. I've added in that it is your guys it is your responsibility to have read all of these things and have understood them. Also, the video helps doing that. So use the templates that I have provided. That is just a rule of thumb. Then you are good to go. It's mandatory right here. It's mandatory to have Total and Pirelli on the car. Use the decals that are in the templates. I have had some questions about, am I allowed to move the Total or Pirelli logo? And you are, but if it's on the front bumper, you're allowed to move it around on the front bumper, not, completely put it on the side of the car, on the roof of the car. It needs to be kind of in the same places, but you're allowed to just move it a little bit so it doesn't really affect the whole skin. This one as well is important and something that has been there quite a long time. It's been to have a vulgar, opposition, suggestive language and stuff like that on. We are family friendly channels and racing in general, so don't put anything on the cars that can get us a ban or is plus 18, because then then our videos can get taken down and channeled. So that will be looked at, and if there are anything on there that we deem not to be okay, we will delete it immediately. I have the ultimate superpower in that form, and there's no arguing, no questioning. That's how the rules are. If you don't like them, then don't send stuff in here. You need to make an in-game design. I will show it in a little bit with about the same colors if possible, so that drivers who doesn't download the skin pack are still able to have something going on. We don't want a field of carbon cars. I as well will be in the future looking more for this. If you have a carbon only car, I will change that. So that's the thing. Skin file size compression, the compressed is not to exceed 500 kilobytes. I will also show how I compress it in Photoshop, and I will also I will be looking them over when I receive them to compress them, but I will also show you guys how you can do it. If you send in skin, it is mandatory, and this is not up for discussion or debate. It is mandatory that you download at least the car folder that I upload to with the skin pack, because if you don't do that, also everybody in the team needs to do that. If you don't do that, I on the stream won't see the skins, and it will be completely redundant to have done all this work. So that is mandatory and not up for discussion. So first of all, I will just show you guys how to actually create a skin. There's a little bit of a delay over there. Yeah, so I will just be using the McLaren for this. So what you want to do is just add a new skin, and we wanted to do the McLaren. You can choose any of the cars that you want. I will just choose the McLaren. My team is a HD SimSport, so I'll just put that in. And our numbers usually are number 7. We have nationalities, which is kind of redundant apparently, but and just cup overall. Just keep sponsors default. These are the designs. On this one particular, there's only one design, but on other cars there are a few of them. So that's not really what you want to concern yourself with. These over here needs to at least assemble kind of a car. I know I have a trim of a neon green car, and that is usually in matte, and the car itself is kind of metallic. So this right here would be what I would, if anybody didn't choose to update their skin pack or use it, this is kind of what they would be looking like. Or actually it's chrome, so this right here. Now I have kind of created, this is my skin. I will then save that. Now I've done that. Now to the second part of one of the new rules. I'll just go out here. Because I need to clean up a little bit of my workflow. I have had a lot of skins and I have no idea where they are and who they're for and what league or stuff like that. So now I will clean that up. You need to rename it event underscore car number underscore team name. And this, first of all, is a little bit confusing, but I have given examples of what it is, and I will be using for the upcoming 9 hours of Paul Ricard as an example in here, and I have put it in here. So if we go to my documents folder over here, I am at the moment just looking. So I'm going to documents, competition, custom, and then go into cars, and this is the only one I have at the moment. See the number 7, that was the car name that I gave it. If I open it, I can see that the team name is HD SimSport. That's all good and dandy. Then I will change this to, because it's the 9-hour race. Had it been 12 hours of Spa, I would have put in 12, but as it's 9-hour race, I'm just putting 9 hours. So that, for every event going forward, you just need to put in the amount of time and then H because of hours underscore, and then the car number. So mine is having the symbol for number and then 7. So if your car is 55, you will add 55 in here, but as this one is number 7, I will put in here, and then underscore, and then the team name in just one without spaces. So HG SimSport. Right here I have now the file. I'm just gonna copy this because I'm gonna use it more times. If I then go back into liveries, I don't have it right now. I will add it in. So go into liveries. I will then now just add a folder. Call it again 9 hours 7 HD SimSport. Good. And go back to this folder here. Custom skin name. This is what the folder it's looking for, and adding in the same name again. Let's save it. Good. Now this should be, now at least for the game's sake, we should be good to go. Let's see if we can find it in here. So here it is, HD SimSport. This is the car. And now you can see it has added the decal JSON and sponsor JSON. These you can use to change the metallic and base code and stuff like that. So that is with all of these. For league racing, the same applies, but here you will add in T for tier, and then what tier you're in. So if you're in tier 5, it will be T5 instead of the 9 hours. And if it's tier 1, you will see T1. And I've also added an example of it right here. So that right there is how to add in the file names and stuff like that. Now I'll just show you guys. I have right here the my skin essentially. I'll just add one here. This right here, let's just add the I'll just do it right. So this is what I would have as decals, or just the overall design. Instead of going save as, I'll go to export, export as. This is how I shrink my file size. Now you can see it's actually 500 kilobytes. It's because I'm only painting the stuff that I wanted painted. Everything else, leave it as transparent, because if you paint all this white, it's gonna be a bigger file. Leave it as transparent. Everything that you don't want painted. Then I wanted a smile file 8-bit, and I don't want it converted to SRB. And then I'm gonna export it. And then let's go back up and see if we can find it. Sotto corsa competizione. Customs livery in here. I need to get the names correct. I'm horrible at spelling this. So if I just as decal as a PNG and export it, see, now it went down to 217 kilobits. For a megabit or 2 megabit files, I can actually get it down to this as well. So this is how I compress it. It should help with the overall performance of the game. And if I then click on the name here, then you see now it is on the car. So yeah, that's how I have kind of done that. You can always change all of this up. So now you have it in here. You can add the decals. You can also have the sponsors and stuff like that. For actually sending in the files, to me, because that is the next part. If you just go into to this one here, how to pack the files, you will need to make a folder called customs. I have also added in the you can download a GT3 starter pack, where I also have the folder that you need to send, where I've already made a customs, and in that customs folder you need to make a cars and liveries folder. In the cars folder you need to take the new if we go back in here, so you essentially need to take this file right here and put into your new cars folder. And in liveries, you need to take the whole folder, this whole folder. If you don't take the folder but only copy this over, I can't use it because you can't see where it's going to. So you need to take the whole folder and send it over. And then you just use the skin submission form right here and add your name and AOR name, so I can actually get in contact with you. And then is it GT3 or GT4, and then you go in and do the rest, upload the zip file and stuff like that. So it is really quite simple, but these are just the steps to go over. If you guys have any questions, please ask, send a message to me, Nick Domino, and this is my Discord. Right here, you'll find it on the bottom of the site. It's really important that when you ask a question that you also say what game it's for and what league it's for, because I'm doing skin packs also for iRacing and stuff like that, and that has about the same deadline. Deadline is for this event, the 21st of October, for the league is always on the Fridays. And if you have any questions, please be in good time, because if you come 10 minutes before, I don't have time to help you. So please be in good time. So yeah, good luck with it.